Okay, I'm at the ceiling now in the living room. In today's world and building, everybody likes wide open living spaces that enter into the kitchen. And so in order to do that, we have to have long spans on our living room spaces. Well, there's another issue that we have to address along with the long spans is we have to use the right dimensional lumber for the spans, because every dimensional lumber, 2x8, 2x6, whatever, has a certain distance it can span with regard to the code. But the LVL, the laminated veneer beam, is what we use right here. And what this does is this is a structural component of the house. This allows us to brace the roof, which is a lot of weight, down on these beams so that we can hold up the roof. We don't want to hold up the roof on all of these cross members that are going to hold up our sheetrock, because then it would make it too heavy. We would need a larger piece of lumber here. So when you see a piece of beam like this, that's exactly what this does, is this helps us structurally hold up a lot of weight that's going to be pushed down upon it. And next you'll see where we have actually braces in the attic that come down and they set on top of this beam, and that goes up to the roof, and that's exactly what's holding up the roof for us. Okay, this is where the living room goes into the hallway in this particular home. And you'll notice that there's a structural member here. This is two 2x12s together with a piece of plywood, and it's all nailed together, and that's called a header. And the header spans across this hallway opening. And then you'll see these ceiling joists run into the header. And everywhere there is not a piece of board for this to set on, we use a product called a joist hanger. And that's what this silver product is here. And that's an extra protection to make sure that this piece of ceiling joist never moves over time or sags with the nails. So this joist hanger helps hold these ceiling joists up when they run into a header. In framing, we use a lot of lumber, and one of the responsible things to do as a builder is to minimize the use of the lumber, having green features in your home. One of the things that we do at Allen Style Homes that we're very proud of is the advanced framing techniques. In advanced framing techniques, we minimize the amount of wood that we use. That saves the homeowner money because we don't have to charge as much because our material costs are less, but it also saves the environment, and that's one of the green features that we have in our house building process. One example of that is this corner pocket back here. Typically, it would take, for this corner, 4 pieces of lumber the old way that we used to do that. Now it takes 3. Well, in every corner of the house, we're saving 1 board. And if we do that through the advanced framing techniques for all different areas, we actually save money, which we can pass on to the customer, but we also are saving the environment because we're using less wood. So what this pocket here is for is we want to be able to have, when we do insulation, that to go all the way back behind this piece of wood so that we can minimize the heat penetration or the air penetration in this corner. And when we're able to insulate this wall and go back with the insulation in this pocket, it allows us to do that, which is an energy saving feature for you, the homeowner.